This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F250 four-door super cab. It is a 6.8 liter V10 gas motor. It's four-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth. Has 164,364 miles. Really good running truck. It is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Francisco. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Basically, the attorneys for the insurance companies do not want the insurance company sued by whoever we sell it to. So by giving it a salvage title, they divorce the truck and they no longer have to worry about getting sued by anyone who owns it. If they sell it on a clear title to us, we sell it to you, and then you put it in a ditch and kill yourself, obviously Wheel Kinetics doesn't have the money that the insurance company does. So they would go after the insurance company saying, why did you sell it on a clear title to them? And then blah, 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 blah. It's always about attorneys. Anyhow, by giving it a salvage title, they're divorced the truck, they're away from it. That's why they do it. Anyway, when we do the driving part of this video, I will explain to you how that gets fixed so that we can get plates, and you can get insurance and stuff like that. It's very simple. I'll get to that. All right. We bring it here, we do an inspection. Not much to report here. My guy's telling me runs and drives great. We had to put a new radiator in it. It had a crack in it, a little hairline crack. I don't know if somebody dropped a battery on top of it or what. The ignition is new. That was broken when it was stolen. And let's see, we had to put a side marker light. I'll show you the Carfax in a minute. And it shows on the Carfax, not an accident, but it shows right front damage. And we believe the insurance guys have to write everything down. So we had to replace this side marker. It had a hole in it right here. Nothing on the bumper. We didn't replace anything up here. Just this. So that was probably what it was. They're kind of anal about reporting information. So I guess that was it. And then the ignition. Anyway, I'm going to walk around this truck. I'll point at stuff I see cosmetically. You're welcome to go to the photo gallery and look at photos. You know, spaces I point at, you know, in the places I point at in the video. You can go to the photos and see them a little bit better. The point of these videos really isn't to sell the vehicle. It's to make sure that whoever buys it is very well informed, has as much information as we have, and therefore can be the owner of the vehicle and know what they're buying. No information is very bad. Obviously it belonged to like a contractor or something, as you can see. I think it was either a painter or an asphalt guy. I'm not really sure which one, but it's one of those two. But it does run really good. And it looks actually, for a contractor's truck, it looks pretty good too also. And obviously if you wanted to clean up the bed, you just get some black Rhino liner in a can or something and spray that, or black spray paint and clean it up if you want. I don't think that's necessary. Obviously these mirrors are 08 and above. So at some point, and they're also power mirrors. So somebody spent some money on some mirrors. They're kind of better looking, right? All right, let's fire this guy up. 164,410 miles, okay? All right, let's give you some information here before we go into the hood. Here's the Kelley Blue Book on the truck for a 03 F250 Super Duty with 164,364 miles. Typical listing price would be $12,700 with a range of $10,100 to $13,500. Let's see, Carfax. Here's your Carfax, there's your VIN. Salvage title, that's due to theft. Damage reported, ignition, driver side marker under headlight. But here's the actual Carfax itself. People ask why we don't put a link in. It's because Carfax doesn't think that $1,000 a month from us is enough. So they want to charge us like $19 to link. It's ridiculous. You know, and of course that would get passed on to you when I could just do this. Let's see, and then here on 12/30 of 19 is when it was stolen. And insurance claim paid due to theft, right there, right? And then damage reported to right front. It's got to be the side marker. That's all that was there. But we'll go under the hood. We'll be looking for forward stamps on the fenders and hood and core support, which would indicate that all this stuff is original and not replaced, which is what you want to see. So Geico had this vehicle. They sold it to us. There's the VIN. This title was issued to Geico 1/30 of 20. Okay. And then they signed it over to us, obviously. All right, let's go into the hood here. First of all, let me make sure the other door's unlocked. I locked myself out the other day out of a truck, and I was very annoyed with myself. So, all right, let's see. First thing, there's a Ford stamp there. So fender's original. Ford stamp on the core support there. Should be another one. Here's the stickers where they belong on the core support. That's where that belongs. There's your Ford stamp right there, and should be another one right here, and there is. And should be another one right here, and there is. So all this stuff is original. Nothing's been replaced, which means that that is why they had right front, that side marker. There's your motor. That's that. All right. Window up and down. Door locks. It's getting windy today. Should put those papers under the seat. And now I'm going to be chasing them in a second here if I don't close this door pretty soon. Alright, you got a manual in there. Seats are in really good shape. We've been on a run of these extra cab V10s and people are loving them. Not really sure how they're all of a sudden they're available when we could never buy one. Oh, you know what? I think we had to put a new catalytic converter on this thing too. That's why they steal them, by the way, because they have huge catalytic converters, and the car thieves sell them for the minuscule amount of precious metals in them. It's bizarre. But yeah, every time you buy a V10 that was a theft recovery, they are almost always missing the cat. And I'm pretty sure this one was missing and we replaced the cat. In fact, I know we did. I just forgot to put that in my notes. All right, so there's your mirrors. Seat bolster's in good shape. Tilt wheel. Get in here. Alrighty then, I'll close the door, get a seatbelt on. Looks like we're low on gas too. Alright, first thing we know is they stole the radio, but what's nice is they just unplugged it. So if you wanted to buy a factory radio, they're like 50 bucks used, but most people are going to want to go to Best Buy and get Bluetooth and, you know, have them install it for 200 bucks. Alright, there's your power pedals, down and up. Cup holder. Let's see. AC. Make sure it's blowing cold here. Let me give it a second. Yep. Yep. That works fine. There's your overdrive off, on. We'll put it in neutral. We go to 4 low. So there's 4x4 low range, right? All right, so this is in 4 low. Let's see if I can get the gate to open. There we go. And that's in reverse in 4 low. All right, neutral. Go to 4 high. Low range goes away. Now it just says 4x4, right? All right, so this is in 4 high. Go out the gate here. It's 4 high, and then reverse. Boom. All right. Neutral, back to 2-wheel drive. We'll go for a ride. All right. This truck is being sold on a salvage title. Obviously, you need plates and insurance if you're going to drive it home. To do that, we have to take it to the cops and get what's called a level 3 inspection. Once we have a level 3 inspection, we can take the current salvage title and get what's called a restored salvage title. Once we have a restored salvage title, we can issue you plates to drive home with, and you can get insurance. Obviously, both are mandatory. That's $200 to do that for you, and it's mandatory if you're going to come and drive it home. Then we have taxes. Taxes are your state tax rate plus our city of 2.7%. We also have a $250 dock fee. So if you come here to drive it home, you're going to pay your state tax rate plus our city of 2.7%, a $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. Now, if you want to pay for the truck by wire and ship it out of state, there are no taxes, no dock fee, nothing. Just the price of the vehicle. Unless you tell us at the time of purchase, we're going to ship it out of state and we also want you to restore the title, that will add $200 to it. We'll get the title restored before it ships out, okay? If you pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment for the truck, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in, okay? You'll have the vehicle shipped to you. The title will already be in your mailbox before the truck shows up by your shipper. You'll just go to motor vehicles in your state and go get your plates. It's very simple. If you need help with shipping, let us know at the beginning of the transaction through our email process. Very simple, easy to use system. Ask for Joey. Joey will help you. He can either give you advice on how to do it, tell you if you're doing it well or not, if your prices are good or not, or he can do it all for you and roll it into the price of the truck. It could be anything from you know how to do it, you don't need any help and don't even talk to Joey, or Joey can give you advice, or Joey can do it, okay? Shipping is not difficult to figure out, okay? Most people can do it on their own, but if you need help, we're here, okay? We ship a lot of vehicles to us, so we're very good at it. Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Please get your $500 deposit in. Vehicles, you know, 4x4 trucks under 10 grand do not grow on trees, regardless of the title status, regardless of anything. They are hard to find. So this truck will be gone probably in a week at the most. Even given the current state of our health problem and the whole bit, this is a hard truck to find. Okay, so be ready. If you're serious in the vehicle, be ready with your deposit. Last part of every video, I say the same thing every time for 13 years and thousands of videos, and I would love to just have a recording of this and I could just say this on a recording, just hit the button and let it play while I'm driving, but maybe I'll do that someday. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge to hang out in all day. We don't have a fancy zip code with the mall next door and fountains and great pavement. You saw where we came from. We have lots of razor wire, night vision cameras, and cops all over the place at night. But it's not real fancy. It's just a place to park vehicles, store vehicles. That's what we do, okay? Also at the auto mall, if they sold you this truck and it broke, they know that you would bring it in to get it fixed. They charge you for that too. There's several $1,000s in extras that you're paying for at the auto mall for a used vehicle that you're not paying for with us, including future repairs. Because the day you buy this truck and you're the owner, okay? We're not going to write you a check for broken things, okay? Guarantee you this truck will break someday. Could be the day you buy it, could be 5 years from now, could be 20 years from now, but it will break, okay? That's for sure. So please make sure that you realize that we are not writing checks for this vehicle. This is a nice running truck. I like it. It's a nice truck, but I don't know what's going to happen to it. I am not Nostradamus. Neither are any of my guys. We have a couple vehicles here that are on factory warranty. If you need that, buy one of them. We got a 2017 black Chevy truck with 200 miles on it. It's got lots of warranty. I wish my guys were paying attention, would buzz me in. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to do this manually. I forgot my remote, I think. There you go. Anyhow, it's a really nice running truck, really pretty truck. I think for a 2003, it looks great. You know, rhino line the beds, clean up the paint that's all spilled in it, and I think that's all I would do if I owned it. Maybe buy a radio, but that's up to you also. Anyhow, I think I'm done with this video. Thank you for your time.